Hello, I am FerrousPilot, and today we're going to be playing some more Pillars of Eternity. I'm pretty excited about this. Last time around, we fought like a bunch of drakes, and they were kind of really scary, and we had to rest afterwards. It was a pretty scary ordeal for us. Yeah, I'd describe it as an ordeal. I know that sounds a little bit dramatic, but I would say it certainly was. These Zorps, though, they're not quite as scary. Well, you know, those high priests, they can be kind of annoying, though. I'll admit to that. Those high priests are kind of a pain in the ass, but you know what? We could just do this. You know what? No, we should have one person here. Just to defend ourselves from these jerkintoshes, I think is a good description of them. And you know what? Why don't we have our cipher here? Use some mind blades to clear out the rubbish. That did not work exactly as I wanted it to, but it's fine. We're gonna deal with these guys pretty easily. It's not much of an issue. Really, the drakes last time around were really much more scary than these guys, I have to admit. Let me check if my caps lock is on. It wasn't. Because a lot of the time when I'm playing Pillars of Eternity, what happens is I press tab because that's how you highlight stuff that's on the ground. But then I really like the art here. It looks really beautiful. But what happens is instead of tab, you press caps because they're so close to each other. Attack! Oh yeah, there's a Drake, all right. Why don't you finish your attack and then
I'm here.
We can start doing some nonsense here. Why don't you use some mental binding? I like the idea of that mental binding. How about some mental binding? Maybe this raw damage is going to be better than marking the prey. I think that's my hunch. Let's go over here and use buff. Thank you very much. Why are you not using your defensive buff? That's what I don't understand. You probably should be doing that right now and all of the time. And Sharknado is just like standing here, just chilling, you know, relaxing, not doing much. Can you attack this guy? No? What the heck? Okay, just use a barbaric yell or something. See if you can scare the enemies, I guess. Hey, you managed to do an attack. Oh yeah, nicely done. Okay, we really should like focus on one guy. You know what I'm gonna do? Pillar of Faith. That sounds terrifying. Actually, that seems useless. Let's use an iconic projection. Heal up our characters, deal a little bit of additional damage to our enemies, and yeah, looks pretty over. The tunnel burrows deep into the depths as far as the eye can see. The crystal waters are perfectly transparent. Why can I not click and drag? Okay, there we go. I guess you can't click on stuff that you're not allowed to travel to. That makes sense.
No problem.
Oh, no. I hate these guys. I think this is just a young Drake. No, it's a regular Drake. That's pretty terrifying. Man, holy shit. Okay, good attack. Kevin Durant, nicely done. Why don't you start out by buffing us here? And Ader, you should be using your defensive ability like all the freaking time, is what you should be doing. Let's see. I don't know if mental binding is actually going to work, but you know what will probably work? Recall Agony. That's a pretty damn good spell. You know, yeah, he's recalling his agony right now. Although, it would probably be better if we could actually deal a little bit of damage to him, but, you know, it's okay. Whoa, what? How did Sharknado actually die? That's pretty terrifying. I think we're going to be okay, though. What the heck? All of our... Oh, no, he just got knocked down, Ader. I was like, was he dead? That would have been terrifying. Okay. So these drakes are not a joke. Let no one say that I don't respect the power of the drakes. Although we do need to still explore this bottom area. I'm going to quick save because I'm afraid for my life. That's why. Not because I'm a save scummer. No, that would be a terrible conclusion to draw from this. Although, it'll probably be a little bit true. I'm not gonna lie. I've been known to scum a save every now and then. Let's just check out this last area. I've even been playing with the D turned off. Like that's how afraid I am for my life. Whatever. We're gonna go into this cave. I hope it's not filled with like 7,000 drakes, but you know, let's be honest, considering what we've seen about this area, it probably is. It probably is. Let's be honest. All right, let's go in, and at the very least, yeah, thanks for telling me I can stealth. This loading screen is a little bit terrifying. Okay, so we need to go here to find that token from Magrin. Not.
This is not my ideal climate.
Yeah, you're a boreal dwarf, eh?
Time to see and not be seen.
Okay, what is this? Fine Scepter. Crush Slash. It's not going to be useful against drakes because drakes are weak against piercing, as I recall. So, let's get some burned ladies. That's a small flame blight if I've ever seen one. Why is Ader all the way over there? It's not the greatest. Is this guy he's a champion? It's pretty scary. Okay. We should have Ader sort of like head up the front. Kevin Durant just buff everybody up. Nicely done. Everybody, open up on these assholes except for you, Sharknado, because you're going to go into Frenzy. Ader, while you're at it, why don't you just buff up your defense as well? All right, good. Now, when you're done frenzying, all right, good job. You can start attacking. You can start attacking the enemies. You know what, Tumac? Get the fuck out of there. Let Sharknado deal a little bit of damage, because she's got more damage dealing ability than you. You know, that's just a fact. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything. It's a true thing. That happens to be the case. And also, mental binding is just like amazing. I don't know, probably doesn't work so well. It does. It's paralyzed. I was thinking it wouldn't work so well on these like flame blights or whatever you want to call them, but it works all right. Ader, why would you do this, my friend? Don't. Just don't. I feel like having 2 melee fighters is probably the ideal. 3 is a little bit excessive. How are you, Itumak? Just calm the F down. Just keep on taking damage. How is Sharknado? What? What is going on right now? I don't even understand how how I failed so badly in that combat encounter. That was a little bit scary. Wait, they had like unique spears this time around. I want to check that out. Because it wasn't like a regular, yeah, this one, look at it. Zorb Champion Spear, it's 13 to 18 pierce, and it's accurate. What about the regular one? It's 13 to 18 okay, never mind. They're the same, they just look different. Please no trap. Oh, it's camping supplies, that's good. Because we probably are going to need those. Let's be honest. We haven't been performing admirably.
Quickly and quietly.
So to speak. Alright, these Zorips are kind of a pain in the behind, if you know what I mean. Alright, Kevin Durant, you know what to do, my friend. Okay, good job. Alright, good job. Defensive postures. Okay, good job. Attacking postures. Alright. Frenzy. You know, good job. Okay, great job. Everybody else should actually be attacking. You know, that makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah.
And then you should also probably be attacking just so that this guy doesn't get flanked the fuck all over the place and stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, that makes some sense. And you know what? Why don't we have our cipher here?
What?
Dingle Bingle. He can use a little bit of Mind Blades. And why don't we have our what the heck is this circle of protection? All allies defense. You know what? Go for it, man. I feel like it would be really helpful, considering that our damage is kind of lacking and we're taking a lot of damage and all of those bad things are happening all at once. So probably it's a good idea to do what we've been doing.
Yes.
You know what? I probably need to have a line of sight on those guys in order to be able to hit them with your ranged weapons. So don't say, "Oh, I'm using a ranged weapon. I don't have to fight." That's not true. You still have to fight. You're not doing it as directly as some other people. You know? That's just true. Oh no, more Zorup champions. God damn it. Alright, let's sneak and let's see if there's like some. I feel like there should be something here. Well, that's a Drake if I've ever seen one. Alright, let's regroup. Let's save. Bad things are about to happen. Is my. Holy shit, it's a fucking dragon. I was like, bad things are about to happen. The drake cocks its enormous head, looking at you. It issues a stream of words directly into your mind. Glowing, burning spark, you godlike thing. You come to take my spark, yes? Sure, why not? I'll just be going now. No! You come to steal it with your cold, dirty paws. I shall protect it. Did I save? I trust myself to have saved before this, right? I abuse quick saves all the time. I did save. Okay, I should really have leveled up before before I got into this combat encounter, but you know what? I can level up now. All right, lore. Lore is not going to help you where you're going, my friend, but mechanics. Mechanics is a solid ability. We'll take that for now, and suppose we'll just save the rest of those. Got some more level 3 spells here. Pain Link would probably be not very useful. Secret Horrors can make them afraid. We have so many things that make people afraid. I don't know how useful that actually is right now. Foe Beam. That seems pretty cool. You know, that seems pretty good. Fractured Volition. I like that too. We'll take... How many do we get? We get one? I'll take Fractured Volition. Although, being able to deal damage is good too. We'll take Ectoplasmic Echo. What about some of this? Psychic Backlash. Target Stunned. That seems amazing. Oh no, that's only if they target our will defense, which is not great. Greater Focus. That just gives you more focus, which is not great. Modified Soul Whip +2 focus on hit. I'm not really... Nah. Do we have something that, like, allows us to kill dragons? Scion of Flame might actually help. Gives us damage reduction against burn damage. How about some offensive abilities, like Gunner? I like that. 1.2x reload speed. Faster for crossbows, arbalists, and all firearms. I like it. This I can use. Because we use guns with Dingle Bingle. Ader, do you have anything that will help you not die, my friend? This is what you need. You don't need anything else. You just need athletics and not dying ability. Bonus knockdown is not that ability. It's not going to save your life if we're fighting a dragon. Weapon focus might actually... No, I know what it is. We can use weapon and shield style because you're never going to not have a shield. Yeah, this seems actually amazing. +6 shield deflection and deflection bonus also applies to reflex. That seems fantastic. Take it. Done. Let's go. Kevin Durant, what have you got for me, son? Lore. You got a ton of lore. You're going to get some more lore. Probably do with a little bit more athletics as well. You know, don't get tired on me. Although, you know, we can always invest in athletics later on if we want to. Brilliant Radiance. I don't know. What does that do? 2 burn damage. It's not very useful because we're fighting against enemies that burn. This dazes people when you use... Oh, when you use this ability. Okay, that's not great. Inspired Flame. Whoa, +10 accuracy. What? Wait. That's just... With Arquebus? You don't have an Arquebus, though. You have an Arbalest. So never mind. Maybe later. Aggrandizing Radiance. That seems really good. +2 Might, Constitution, Dexterity, Resolve, Movement Speed. I like it. Bonus spell seems alright, but like first and second levels kind of sucks. Gunner. You know, just like this reload speed, I like it. I like the idea of that. What about Primal Bane? Or Beasts? Is there Dragon Slayer? No. Vulnerable attack. It's not great. Although, no, that's melee attack. This penetrating shot? Oh, it has DR bypass. That seems really sweet and useful. Minus 20% ranged attack speed. That kind of sucks. But at the same time, it seems pretty amazing. But at the same time, it kind of sucks. No. Utility? Deep pockets? I don't know about this. Arms bearer? No. You know what? I'm going to focus on gunner. I like the idea of gunner on our ranged units. It's probably stupid because like our priest should be a spellcaster primarily. You know what? That is stupid because our priest should be a spellcaster primarily. I've managed to convince myself to take aggrandizing radiance instead. Let's go. Alright, so my strategy for this fight is going to be to run the fuck back. Like, as soon as possible. Into this little corridor over here where we can probably survive. Although, we need to level up Kana first. I almost forgot about that. How is your lore already 10, man? Holy shit, get some athletics then. It's just gonna help out. Like, more athletics, right? At the sound of his voice, Killers froze stiff. It paralyzes people. That seems amazing. This summons 3 worms. That seems very amazing, but like not in this exact situation. Summons 2 will-o-wisp. Again, seems very good, but not in this situation. Foe AoE terrified. Not so great. What the heck is this? Foe AoE. No, this is a friendly AoE plus 25% defense when disengaging. 50% defense against hobbled, against stuck. It's not so great. Lover cried out to the beloved, I am yours. Foe AoE charmed for 11.2 seconds. That's, again, not so fantastic. I'm going to take... I guess I'm going to take Summon 3 Worm. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to take it. What about Beloved Spirits? Modifies Ancient Memory to give plus... What is Ancient Memory? Improves Chanter's connection to the soul fragments they employ, increasing Ancient Memory's healing capability. I have no idea what Ancient Memory is. I've never used it. Seems like probably a bad idea to take it, as a result. What about Savage Attack? Seems pretty good. Melee, no. Envenomed Strike. Again, melee, no. I'm gonna take Marksman or Gunner. I really like Gunner. Like... And he's a chanter, too. He's not, like, that much of a spellcaster, so I think it's a good idea to take it. He could be a solid unit for us. Okay, let's get back over here into the corridor of destiny. Run away! Okay, good. Okay, good. Kevin Durant. First of all, buff us up. 1. Oh my god, Sharknado is already so dead. Oh my god, add it, Aider as well. Oh no. Okay, 1 and 2. You guys got to attack. You know what, actually? This guy's frightened.
Yes?
Before you attack, why don't you try... You know what, just attack. Just attack. Why don't you try summoning a goddamn beetle here in front of us? That should help us out a little bit.
Following your
Kana, why don't you try summoning a goddamn dog here in front of us, and that should help out a little bit. Alright, let's go. Okay, good. What the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing right now? Oh my god, holy shit, you're like the stupidest fucking ranger I've ever seen in my life. Summon the beetle, lady, holy shit.
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah.
Okay, move. Everybody, just stop being a goddamn goofus. Like, honestly, Kana, what are you doing? Aider, get your ass up here. Holy shit. Guys, what the fuck? This is actually like goddamn amateur hour over here. Okay, Kevin Durant. Why don't you attack this young Drake for a second?
Yes?
Dingle Bingle. Why don't you use your AoE spell, because, like, we're against enemies that have AoE capabilities. Can you use Wounding Shot against, Cail the Silent from here? Probably not. If I was going to guess, so don't do it right now. Kevin Durant, though, you already have a thing to do.
Yeah.
Why don't you terrify the enemies? That seems like a thing you could do. And then maybe drink a mana potion later? I don't know. That's up to you. Why do you guys keep running forward? Man, that's not a good plan. Okay. Why don't you move back? Why don't you move forward? Why don't you guys just like keep on attacking these shits?
Drop this.
You know what? What is this scare? This Audra beetle is like strong as fuck. Like, honestly, he's got still 100% endurance, which is shocking to me. But it's the case. Like, I can't change the facts, right? Why don't you start shooting at somebody? Seems like a good idea to me. And we should really have E2Mac be up in the front here.
Yes.
What, you just can't shoot at them? I guess you don't have like a line of sight. Whatever. That's fine.
I'm here.
Are you like too far away? I don't understand why you can't shoot. Oh, you have your rapier equipped instead of having your bow or gun like a goddamn normal human being. Okay, the dog is dead.
Hey.
Instead of having Ader move up, we should probably like summon a freaking bronze horn figurine, or I was gonna say we could summon one of those. Summon Skeletors, I guess. Probably gonna die like instantly, but I guess they'll do something. Yay, Skeletors are here. Don't move. Guys, everybody, guys, I need your attention. Attack some freaking assholes.
Hey.
Why don't you switch over to ranged weaponry?
Yeah.
Use scary face.
Huh?
All right, this is going pretty well. It's going all right. This guy's still got full health, which is a little bit scary. Not gonna lie. But we can handle this. You know, why don't you maybe use a little bit of mental binding? I like the idea of using mental binding. Seems like a good spell.
Our number.
Human skeleton has died. I don't really care. It's just a skeleton.
Following your lead.
But you know what I think is a good idea? Probably you should summon the animate right about now. Why can't you summon the animate?
On your word.
Why? What is wrong with you, my friend? Summon the animate. What is going on? Why can't you summon the animate? What in Dingle Bingle? Where the fuck are you going, my friend? What the shit, dude? Where are you? What is wrong with you?
Hey.
Okay, Ader, you gotta like switch back to your goddamn sword. I'm getting a little bit worried. Itsumak is over here, and like things are starting to get a little scary. That's all I'm saying. And why don't you? Oh God, I should not have ran you straight into that. Why don't you try and scare the enemy? Kevin Durant, we can have you send a little bit of his health is like low. You can have you send a little bit of a healing wave over here.
I'm here.
You, sir, we can use a little bit of a scroll of protection right there.
I'm here.
Why don't you also heal our allies? And
On your word.
Kana, you should really be using this freaking... I guess you can't use it or something? Whatever. Well, then use Skeletors. Summon some Skeletors. Kevin Durant, did you heal everybody or not? I don't even know, but you didn't do it well enough if you were gonna do it.
Yes?
What are you doing, my friend? Use some mental binding. I think that's a good idea. Bind him in his mind. It's probably a smart thing to do. Use a little bit of healing on us. A little bit of restore moderate endurance. It's only 5 meter range. It's probably that's why you couldn't use the spell, I'm guessing. Where are you? You're like right here. So use it like right. Yeah, the Audra beetle though. I want to get it in the range. Okay, good. It's like gonna die very soon. But that's okay. It's gonna be fine. Why don't you start spamming heals on that Audra beetle?
I'm here.
And
Hey.
I don't know where you are. Just keep on attacking, I guess. You're good at that.
Okay.
You're good at fighting things. That's not what I wanted.
Point the way.
You know, Sharknado's been kind of useless this entire battle. Why can you not do the thing? That's the only thing I want you to do. Okay, these Skeletors really need to start attacking the enemy, is what I'm thinking. They just keep on dying. They're like you know, basically chump change here. I feel like you should move like over here. Ish. Oh, you can't. Okay, never mind. What is this? Itumak. Itumak, I feel, is going to die very, very soon. That's a bit of a scary battle.
I'm here.
And I'm going to go over time in the video. The Audra skeleton appears to have died. So, you know what? Why don't we have you do a little bit of marking the enemy here? Does that like have a time limit? It does have a time limit, so don't do the marking. Do the raw damage ability.
Careful, they're thinning our number.
I mean, they're thinning like these freaking skeletons, which are kind of useless shit. So I don't care so much about them. Where is Ader? Are you just like charging straight into the thick of the battle, man? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, Itumak, I guess you can go around and attack this guy.
Yeah.
Sharknado, I want you to... Yeah, I want you to just get pissed and then fucking assault this asshole in the asshole. Is this guy flanked? No? Get flanked. He's not gonna get flanked, I guess. Whatever. Why don't you mark him at this point? I think while Itumak is attacking, it's probably a good idea.
Following your
And summon some more Skeletors, or actually, it might be a better idea to actually just reduce his damage reduction.
Following your lead.
So go up here, or don't go up here, because it's apparently impossible for you to do that. Attack.
Following your lead.
Alright, now we can reduce his damage reduction, probably, using the anti-damage reduction spell. Okay, good. You, sir, need to use... Soul Ignition's not going to help. You can use Recall Agony, or you can use, what does that do? 30% of all damage reapplied. It's pretty good, but you know what's even better? Use Mental Binding. That's a good spell. Alright, we're taking care of this, like, we're taking care of business here. Mental Binding is pretty solid if paralyzed Cail the Magnificent, or whatever his face is. And why have you not used Mark yet? I don't understand, like, what your strategy here is for the end game. Why don't you heal Ader? Yeah, thanks. Nicely done. Alright. Do a little bit more raw damage, I guess. And you can start attacking now. Kevin Durant can throw down a bit of an iconic projection somewhere, like just like over, yeah, like that. That's probably gonna help out quite a bit. Yeah, there you go. Ader's gotten healed up a little bit. I like it. Animal companions, I guess, don't have very many special abilities, but that's okay. What is this? Added chance? We can like summon some more Skeletors, I guess, but I feel like just reducing the damage he deals is probably more useful. And again, I'm just gonna go for another paralysis here. It's really good at killing his face. Is my thinking. Yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. That was actually a pretty reasonable encounter. We didn't lose anybody, actually. I think the 3 Drake encounter was a lot more difficult. But we also leveled up right before this, so that might have been the reason. So we got this Burning Stone, which I would imagine is what our quest was asking for. And yes, Kevin Durant is excited about it. On the ground where the dragon had curled around it, you find a stone that glows a brilliant orange, yet is cool to the touch when you reach to retrieve it. Durant catches a glimpse of it, and his eyes bulge out of their sockets. He scowls, his mouth puckered, as though having tasted poison, and he spits on the stony ground. The whore is cruel, Jest. The bitch has always known where to sink her claws to get her eyes out of me. What do you mean? This stone you carry, this is part of the bomb that destroyed Yothas, the God Hammer. You seem angry. For the first time, Durant seems to be aware of his demeanor, and as quickly as it had flared, it seems to recede, until you start to question whether he had been angry at all. No, it is not anger, you see. I am merely a victim of a divine practical joke, it seems. That will remain between she and I, Watcher, for only I am able to appreciate it. What's it doing here? One wonders, the bomb blew big, but it would not have sent many fragments this far from the Citadel. The Drake must have carried it quite the distance. Is it worth anything? Ha! Ask Eothas. If you mean in terms of copper, there was a time when it might have been, but the makers soon became flooded with pieces of the God Hammer, or markets. Most of them have more than trivial enchantments. of swindlers dabbling in wizardry, counterfeit. As there has never been a reliable way to judge a fragment's authenticity, would-be judges are often watchers, unquestionable as the artifacts themselves. Their value has plummeted considerably. Ask any shopkeep if he's interested. Tell me about the Godhammer. Ask me again on the road. Okay. Let's go. You catch Durant scowling once more out of the corner of your eye, but he says nothing. Alright, we got a minor adventure or something, which is cool, but that'll have to wait for next time. We also collected taxes. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.